spooky story behind Mandy, the Haunted Doll. Millions of people all over the world have fond memories associated with dolls. Dolls have been around for a very long time, dating all the way back to ancient Egypt. While many people all over the world have happy associations with dolls, others are terrified by them. Many people think that dolls have ghosts inside of them. The Quesnel Museum in British Columbia, Canada, is home to one of these eerie statues. It all started in 1991 when a doll was donated to the Quesnel Museum, and ever since then, strange things have been happening there. The museum staff claimed that objects would vanish from one display case and then reappear in another. While it's possible that an employee misplaced their belongings, detractors wonder why this keeps happening. The person's lunch, for instance, was frequently discovered in a drawer rather than the refrigerator. It was common practice for workers to report hearing footfalls in empty offices and corridors. The room was tidy when the staff first left the doll in there, but when they returned a few hours later, they found something quite different. Someone appeared to have picked up a bunch of papers and thrown them around the room. Members of the public also witnessed the doll's eerie behavior. Some people who saw Mandy while she was on display in a glass case claimed she followed them around. There were some in this group who had never heard of the Mandy doll's storied past. Many guests have reported hearing scratching sounds coming from the display case. Frequent incidents of the lights and other electrical fixtures flickering scared guests. The doll wasn't involved in any paranormal activity until it was donated to the museum. A woman who believed that Mandy had supernatural abilities gave the doll to the museum. She claimed that a young girl's cries frequently kept her awake at night. Over the course of several nights, she heard the noise and decided to look into its source. The girl's cries seemed to get louder as she walked around the house, as if she were getting closer to the source of the distress. After making it to the cellar, she saw her daughter's doll, Mandy, poking out of a cardboard box. She claims that she is no longer awakened by the doll's cries for help after donating it to the museum. Who is Mandy the doll's phantom, if anyone knows? The doll's construction materials and aesthetic suggest it was created in early 20th century Germany. Due to the doll's long history of ownership changes prior to its 1991 donation to the museum, it is likely that the doll underwent as many as 50 different owners. There are no records of the doll, and many of her early owners have passed away, making it extremely difficult to trace her history. The doll is said to be haunted by the spirit of a young girl who perished in a fire while playing with it. The doll became a comfort to her phantom after she passed away. Although there is scant evidence to support this theory, it does provide a satisfactory explanation of the events. A girl's cries were heard by the woman from the basement. What she does when she rearranges the furniture on the staff. How she throws a fit and flings papers around when she's frustrated. There's a strong case to be made that these are the actions of a young child. The motivation behind her antics is a mystery. Perhaps it is her desire to be the center of attention. I was wondering if you had any thoughts on my doll, Mandy. Is she really haunted, in your opinion? Who do you think the girl is that haunts the doll? Leave a comment below and tell me what you think.